Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be setting up a villager breeding farm. And yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to get set up, so I hope you guys are ready. So I've been spending just a little bit of time sitting here at my mob farm, slowly but surely building up a few more items. But I can tell you that this thing really puts out the gunpowder, and it doesn't take very long. Like, you can just stand here for just a little bit of time, avoiding some drowns. And I mean, mobs will just start dropping. You don't even have to stand over here. You can just stand right near your chest. I think eventually we'll get this thing nice looking and decorate it and stuff like that. Once we get a few more blocks and we kind of do a few more things. I really want to get a, I really want to kill the wither, so that way I can get myself a beacon. That's going to make collecting items a ton faster. But anyways, you can see here, I did a little bit of terraforming. I guess you could call it terraforming, landscaping, whatever you want to call it. But I cleared out a little bit of this, placed down a bunch of sand, and then I filled this whole top area with dirt, because today we're going to be making ourselves a villager farm. Right. So that's gonna mean we're gonna need to go get a village, or find a village that's close by. Bring the villagers over by pushing them, because I don't know if I can use a lead on them. I'm gonna just try and push them, I guess, if that's something that I can do. And I'm gonna work my way over here. Actually, maybe doing water, like placing water with a bunch of buckets on land and just giving us the water to use a boat. Maybe we can just get the villager in a boat on land and kind of channel our way to the ocean. Would kind of work as well, possibly. We'll figure out ways. Maybe minecarts actually might be a better solution overall than anything else. We can kind of push villagers on minecarts to the ocean and then put them on the boat and then transfer them over here. I think that might work too. We'll figure out what is going to be probably the best option whenever we get to the village. But as you can see here, this is a 9 in this direction, 10 in this direction fence. And this is going to become very important very soon. I'm going to go over how to actually set this up fully and get these guys breeding and working. But first, we need to get some villagers over here. I think that's going to be one of the best things to do. But, I mean, we can do that here in just a second. Let's actually... I have a few trapdoors, but I think I'm going to need a few more trapdoors. So let me go ahead and get just a bit more wood, and then we'll make a few more trapdoors. Like, we have so many trapdoors right now in our base area. It's kind of crazy. But, I mean, we need them. We need them for everything. So I'm going to head back over here. I think I have... Let me actually make a few more fence as well. We'll make a bit of that. There we go, and I'm gonna need a lot more wood. I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna have to do another wood farming session, which is gonna take a little bit of time. But with this axe, it's actually not too terrible. All right, so now we should be able to make some fence. There we go. That is plenty, and we'll be able to head back over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about actually getting this set up fully. I'm going to place a chest, or place a crafting table down here. I'm going to go back, all the way back again. I'm doing the back and forth stuff. I totally forgot. I'm going to need some doors. So I'm going to grab a bit more wood, and we're going to make some doors. You don't need many. You just need 2 sets. Just like that. That's going to get you 6. And then we should be good. Alright, so we're good now. At this point, we are now good. Alright, let's head back over here, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to set this up. So, you're going to need to find the 9 section, and go out 2, and then dig down 5 blocks. So, I've dug down 5 blocks, and then you need to kind of go in this direction. And this is where our base villager is going to go, and is going to play with the doors. So, let's go ahead and set up the doors. You set them up just like this. And the villagers are going to come down here. The villager is going to be down here, just kind of fiddling around with the doors, you know, just having fun, really. But we're going to have to get a villager down there to begin with. And then on top, we're going to need to place trapdoors. Then we're also going to need to dig a trench here. And our trench, this is going to be used later on. This is actually not that important right now, but it will be definitely used in the future. So make sure we don't clear out too much and leave that here. Alright, so yeah, this shovel is kind of crazy at how fast it actually scoops up stuff. As you can see, I actually went the wrong way. We need to go out one more in this direction. Same for here. I didn't go far enough. Wow. What am I doing today? Anyways, put this back that way. Get this all fixed. Then we can go out this direction. Perfect, because we were butting into our little section in the center that we don't want to mess with. Alright, so we're here. We've got this mined out too deep. We're going to use this later on. So let's hop back up here. Perfect. And then we're going to want to clear out this spot right here. Perfect. And then we're also going to line all of these edges with trapdoors. And we're just going to use this so that way mobs don't go down there, so our villagers don't go down there, and we don't have anything to worry about. Then we're going to put a fence one above that, break that, and then we're just going to extend the fence on top of our trapdoors. Very, very easy to do that. And this is like, I mean, this is a very, very simple and very old school villager farm. Like, this has been used so much. I've used it quite a bit. I used it like not too long ago, actually. But yeah, as you can see, you can break that out. Now, I do want a little area here, so that way I can get my villagers in whenever we go collect them. I'll be dropping the boat off and trying to get my villagers in here. So, right here, we're actually going to need to get ourselves a hoe. It's been a while since we've used a hoe. So, yeah, we're going to take some time and actually head on over and grab one. I do believe we have one in one of our chests. Our chest is somewhere. Let's see. We definitely have one stored away. Oh, boy. It is already storming. Alright, and we're going to grab a few pieces that we can do some carrots. It's fine with me. Oh boy, and it's raining. But at least it's a thunderstorm, I do believe, so I can actually sleep. But man, does that thunder sound so real. I'm in love with the way that it sounds like that. Alright, so it looks like we kind of got ourselves stuck here. But let's go ahead and we'll do this real quick. We'll hoe the ground here. And we're going to need a bucket. Luckily, I have some on me. We'll grab that. And not by placing a torch, but by placing that, we should be good. And we'll plant some carrots, and that should be about it for this area. I mean, we already have torches on our area, so it's already lit up and nice and bright. So we should be good. And I think it's time now for me to go villager hunting. So I'm going to grab some supplies and we're going to head out. So with everything that we're about to do, I'm about to head off in this direction. I think is a village over in this direction somewhere. I do remember seeing a village over here. But I have quite a few rails ready to go. We're going to set those up once we find the village. And then we need to make a rail cart. So let's go ahead and grab a rail cart. And we might be able to just do 3 rail carts because we can do all 3 villagers at once. And I think that would be probably the best thing to do. And then we can just kind of move those villagers once we get them to a central location. But it'd probably be best to do all 3 at once so we don't have to worry about them potentially despawning or something like that. Now, I do have some name tags. And we could possibly throw some name tags on these villagers once we get them, so we have 3 of them that we know are the original OG villagers from the very beginning, and whenever they start actually duplicating, we'll be able to know that. So, we'll do Fred, or let's actually do Ron, it'll be the other one, and then we'll do Ted. We have all of these, Ted, Ron, and Megan. How about that one? Awesome. So Ted, Ron, and Megan. All of those are ready to go, and these are going to be the OG originals that we're going to have whenever we finally get to a village. So, with that being said, I think we have just about everything we need. I do want to get everything else cleared out, so I don't, I'm not bringing along a lot of stuff with me. But I think this should mostly get the job done. We're going to have a boat. This is going to be our main boat. We're going to use this boat here. And that should allow us to get to the island. Get to our island long or very, very far away island. Just kind of like right around the block. But we're gonna make it this way. And I'm almost positive there is a village nearby. Like really close. I'm gonna have to like scope it out and find it again. Because I have traveled quite a bit, I think, in this direction. And I do remember seeing one. So we're gonna make sure to set our boat over here. And I hope we have enough track. If anything, we'll just do all three, get them stuck in a central location, and then repeat, just to get them closer to the island. But I'm going to make my way over here. Hopefully I find the village, and I'll see you guys once I do. Yes, so I didn't actually have to go that far. Literally, I just kept walking, or running in the straight line. And here is that village, really. So we do have villagers. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get this cleared out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add powered rails and normal rails along this line. And if they do get stuck, I will, of course, help them out. But yeah, I just have to make my way with the rail system all the way back to this area. And every now and then placing a powered rail. And on the way back, I will power all the powered rails, giving me a little bit of time to push them and keep up with them. So it shouldn't take too long. And I'm just going to continue placing rails. So I'll meet you guys when I get back to the village. So I now have a villager here. We're going to name you Ted. Hi, Ted. And Ted is going to be pushed over in this direction. I'm going to try my best to push them. And I want to get him in a cart. It's going to take a little bit of time. And if he decides to walk, that's probably going to be the worst thing. I think once he decides to walk, he's gonna be so mad we're pushing him out of his village. I don't even know if he'll let me push him out fully of the village. That's gonna be an issue if I can't do that. Plus the sun is setting. I brought a bed, so just in case the sun starts to set, I did bring a bed. Yes, he is not gonna like that. So what I might have to do is actually bring the rail system a little bit closer. And I'll manually push all of them as I get going. So over here will just have to be where the rail system starts. Like I can throw the rail system over here. Yeah, this is probably what I'm gonna have to do just to get this to work. All right, it's bedtime. I'm gonna go ahead and plop this down, take a nap, and we'll try this in the morning. So I have all of the rails lined up. Let's go ahead and try and get villager 1 in here. Oh boy. Okay, if I can just push you into the rail cart. Okay, he's in. Still, there we go. Oh, it's gonna bump into all of them, aren't they? Oh, no. Alright, I need to make... Okay, they're fine. They're fine. We'll get it all set up very soon. Now we need to get Ted, wherever Ted went. I'm gonna have to find Ted. Oh, boy. I did not want to lose Ted, but that's okay. I'm gonna get this guy, if I can, to another cart. Come on. I know you want to. It was night, but you guys should be coming out now. This is like the longest process, is getting the villager to the central location, which is going to be a cart. All right, you just got to get to the cart. Get in. One. There you go. You're good. You're good. Yes, and just you guys just stay there. All right, where are you at, Ted? Ted? I know you're in here somewhere. You've got to be here somewhere. Of all the places, where could a Ted have possibly gone? Oh, I hope we didn't lose Ted. Man, we probably lost Ted. He's probably too far gone. You know what? We'll come back eventually, and Ted will be over here, and we'll be like, "For real, Ted? You left us like that?" All right. Well, what is this? Who are you? You're a butcher. And you're a nobody. You're a librarian. I will take you. I think we already have a librarian. But still, 2 librarians is not that bad. Actually, you know what? Do we have anything that's closer? It might be honestly easier to take the cleric out. Right? You're a good guy. Come on, Mr. Cleric. And this is going to be really cool as well. Whenever we get the new villager update, I really want to try out all the new features from the villagers, because there's going to be a lot of new things that are going to happen with those villagers during that update. So that'll be really cool to see all those fancy new tricks that's going to happen. Alright, you should be able to get into the cart. There we go. Alright, so they're all in. We just now have to push them and hope that they hope the minecart connects. Oh boy, this guy is actually on the wrong thing. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. Now you can get in there. There you guys go. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pretty much break these rails as they get moved along. And I'm gonna have to pretty much run them through and around back to our normal rail system. Until they kind of get stuck a little bit. Yeah, I don't want them back here. Let's push you. You. Alright, that guy's gonna get thrown. There we go. And yeah, I just have to repeat this process. I know, it's slow, tedious. I probably should have had more rails. I didn't have that many rails, to be honest. So, let's get you back on track. Literally back on track. There's so many puns. So many puns. Get you right on the straightaway. And we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close. Alright, I don't know how that rail got broken, but it did. We could probably just push these guys and not even worry about this. Like, just straight up just push them to the other rail system. Since these are kind of slippery, these minecarts are. Alright, so yeah. This is just what I'm going to keep doing until I get over there. So, I finally got these guys, for the most part, connected. As you can see, this is all nice and connected up, so I should just be able to push them along this track. And then they're off. Alright, except for you. You're kind of being left behind. Alright, so I'll make sure to grab these. And then I need to collect the rails as we go. And these guys are definitely leaving without me. Yeah, very much so leaving. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yep, yep. Let's not do that. I don't know what they got stuck on. But they come flying back at me for some reason. We'll definitely check when we get back up there. Probably a mob in the way. Yes, definitely some mobs in the way. That's okay. We'll kill those guys. We'll take care of that. I will take care of that now. I don't know what it is about these guys. They just love the rails. No, 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 no. Oh, I couldn't get to it fast enough, so these guys are probably done for. They're gonna head right off the rail. Yeah. Okay, so at least on this one, they should be good. Let's get them back on the... This guy, he can get back on. And get this guy back on. Oh man, all this work just to get a villager breeding system going. But I mean, I think it'll be well worth it later on. I mean, for books and things like that. At least getting enchantments and mending books. I know our fish farm does a pretty good job of it, but nothing really compares to the efficiency of this farm. Alright. There they go. They're all gonna head back to me. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna get back on that track. And we're almost to the end, by the way. So, we're almost to where the boat's at, and that's gonna be the fun part. Okay, yeah, he's getting stopped because that's just where the track ends. Alright. So, I'll meet you guys whenever I get them closer to the boat. So, after a long journey, I finally got these guys here. Now, I should be able to push them over and leave these guys in their minecarts. They should be fine. They shouldn't despawn or anything like that on us. And I gotta get this guy in our boat. Right? Yep, there he goes. And all we gotta do is work our way back to the base. So I have to repeat this process with all three of these guys. Now, this process is probably the longest. But like I said, if you had a rail network that was long enough, whoa, Talk about getting some poison effect. Those things can really scare me, man. You don't see them until last minute, and then they just like come out of nowhere and give you poison effect. And they make a horrible sound. Whew, that was kind of scary. I'm sorry, Mr. Villager. We're gonna have to name tag you here in a bit. But here's our little area. Of course, we got our little farms there. But we gotta get you up on land. So if I see if I can back this guy here, break our boat, and push him up onto land. Get back up on the land. Keep pushing him. Maybe he'll pop up there. We'll push him into the corner. That'll get him to probably stand on the land here, maybe? Do we have to half slab him? We might have to do that. Might have to give him a half slab to walk up on. So let's do this. Let's push him up onto the half slab. Push him onto the land. Get him in here. Okay, perfect. Now this villager, I'm going to put the cleric down into the bottom section here. So we'll open this up. And what we'll do is we'll push him down here. He should fall down. Perfect. And we'll close this. And here soon, you should start fiddling around with the doors, hopefully. Hopefully start fiddling around with the doors, and things will start working for him. So, everything should be good. Close that up, and let's go get our other ones. Now, we have our boat. Oh, you hear him? He's already playing around with that. For some reason, we got a weird lighting effect going on here. What is up with that? What is wrong with you, Minecraft? Weird. Anyways, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do the exact same thing for all the other ones, and I'll see you when I'm done. So at this point, I have gotten my last villager here, and all we gotta do is get him to get back up on land, and then it looks like we gotta push our other villager into the area, the holding area as well. We'll just throw this guy in here. Come on, work your way in there. I know you're mad. You're super mad because I took you from your village. I know, but believe me, you will settle down. And you will learn to like this area. You will learn. You hear me? You'll learn. No, I'm just... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block this up temporarily until we can get an actual fence there. And that's what we'll do. We're going to fence it off, hold them off. And that should work. That should work for a little while. And then we got to give them some food. And that's about it. And then we should have a farmer in there, I think, in the main area. We have a farmer. But I'll jumpstart with a little bit of food, and everything should start working out for us. Now we're going to need some fence, and that shouldn't take very long to actually get some of these guys breeding. And we should start seeing villagers, more villagers, and eventually they're going to learn to like it in here, just a little bit. All right, so we got that closed off. And all we gotta do, we can throw down some food for them. And then all we gotta do is really just wait. We gotta wait. Wait it out. Let the you know, villager breeding process happen. And eventually we can work on making like an iron farm. So that should be a thing. Like we have a farmer right here, right? He's a farmer. So things should start happening. It might take a little bit of time. You hear him downstairs with the doors. But over time... Oh! I seen food picked up. Food was picked up. I seen some food picked up. Maybe I should give them some more food, maybe? I don't know. Eventually they'll supply their own food by farming. Let's take a look. Do we have potatoes. Do they need to be like cooked potatoes? Potatoes might actually work. We can throw food down in there. And these guys should start breeding before you know it. So let's toss down some potatoes. All right, they picked them up. Throw down some more potatoes. They picked them up. More potatoes. Nice. So yeah, they should over time start to breed for us. So you see, this one gives us emerald. We can trade that for some cooked fish. That's a horrible deal. Horrible deal. This guy will give us silk touch on the first librarian we have. Silk touch is awesome. That is a pretty nice enchant just for a book and 8 emeralds. I could dig it. I could dig it. Another Minecraft pun. But anyways, all we gotta do now is just let them just do their thing. And leave it be, guys. But so far, this has been a pretty easy to set up breeding farm. Like, I don't know. Does this seem like something... Like, I guess you just have to have a villager that is either above or below, I think, that is fiddling around with trapdoors. And then you need to have an area where a farmer can farm, so you don't have to do this manually. And make sure they're getting food on there, at least right away. And just let them go from there. Yeah. And that should be it. Maybe we can feed them some bread. I kind of want to see them, like, I want to see the breeding process, like, happen in real time while I'm, like, here. I don't know what... I have a large quantity of food, to be honest. Fish? Will they take fish? Because I have a lot of cooked fish. I have a lot of cooked fish. If they take fish, that would be awesome. Because I have a lot of cooked fish. Will they take that? Oh, they're throwing seeds at each other. Oh, they're throwing food at one another. Did you see that? Look at that. They're throwing food at each other. They're sharing. Oh, how nice. Like, they're literally that one's the one that's been picking up the food. Okay, so apparently cooked fish does not work. But apparently they give each other food, and over time, I guess they learn to like each other. That's kind of cool. I've not actually watched too much of the breeding process happen. I've just usually set this thing up and just let it go, and that's about it. But anyways, guys, this has been super cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video on how to get the villagers over here. It does take a lot of work, and did take me quite a bit of time, but anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, look, it's happening. Oh, it's already happening right as I'm doing the outro. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you guys know what to do. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.